Well, hi to my YouTube subscribers. Well, from May 1st, 2025, all non-Thai nationals entering Thailand by air, land, or sea are required to complete the Thailand Digital Arrival Card, or tdac, online before arrival. Now, you must register within 3 days of your arrival. You can't register earlier. You apply at tdac.immigration.go.th, and the form is mandatory starting May 1st, 2025. Now, in this video, you'll get some idea about how much effort is involved in filling out the form. The tdac is mandatory for all foreign passport holders, including tourists, business travelers, and long-term residents. You're exempt if you're just transiting Thailand or if you hold a border pass. Now, the border pass allows visits for people from neighboring countries. This probably doesn't include you. Now, a note for long-term residents. Foreign residents in Thailand should select Thailand under country of residence once the system becomes operational. Now, for those unable to complete the tdac before arrival, due to lack of internet access or other exceptional circumstances, assistance will be available at designated help points at immigration checkpoints. So, if you have problems with the tdac submission, you can go ahead and fly to Thailand and straighten things out when you arrive. Okay, so let's fill out the form. So go to your favorite browser and type in tdac.immigration.go.th. Click on the box that says Verify you are human, and then click on Arrival Card. And you can go ahead and type in your family name or last name, your first name or given name. Now, it shows the middle name as being optional, but I suggest that if there is a middle name in your passport, you should definitely use it. Now type in your passport number. That's 9 digits if you have a U.S. passport. Now, your nationality or citizenship is the country that issued your passport. In my case, it's the U.S. So you can either start to type it in or just use the pull down to locate it. So let's start typing it in. Now, you'll see that if I type in United States, it doesn't show me the United States. It happens that to get the U.S., you have to type in USA. So that's one way you can fill in this rectangle. The other way is that you could just use the full pull down and you can page down until you find USA American. So now your date of birth, again, you can just type in the year and the pull down appears. In the end, you have to click on it to verify that's what it is. The month and the day. Or you could just use the pull down and select the year, the month, and the day. I'm retired. And I'm a male. I'll put in a number for the visa number. So this is optional, but certainly if you are a visa holder, I would provide the visa number. And for retirement visa, you'll find that in your passport. Now, I have a retirement visa, and the instructions are, if you're a long-term resident, you should type Thailand into the country of residence. So there's Thailand, and it won't take it. And in fact, if I look in the pull down, Thailand is not actually in the list. So already I can't really follow these instructions. But what I'll do is I'll just put the United States as my country of residence. So in this case, I'll start to type it in, And in fact, there is the United States of America. Okay, so my city or state of residence, so Florida. And again, I could have just found that in the pull down. Type in your phone number. Okay. And now we're ready to continue. Okay, so now we're ready to supply the date of arrival. And so let's click on this. So I don't recommend typing in the year, month, and date. And you'll see why in a second. Because when you click on the calendar, you'll see that there are only 4 days that you can choose, because the form needs to be filled out no more than 3 days before your arrival. So basically, I can choose that I'm arriving today or sometime during the next 3 days. I can't choose any date later than that, and I can't choose any date earlier than that. So let's just pick the 15th as my arrival date. And the country where I boarded, let's say that's the United States of America. The purpose of my travel. Okay, now I live in Thailand. I have a retirement visa, and I don't see any choice. So I'll just specify others and say retirement and hope that's acceptable. Okay, traveling by air. My mode of transport, I'm coming in on a commercial flight. My flight number, let's say it's this. These are all mandatory. So next we have the departure information. Now you'll notice that the departure information is optional. It doesn't have asterisks. But particularly if your flight has multiple legs to it, I would go ahead and fill out this departure information. So let's say in this case it's the same date as your arrival. You're traveling by air. Your first leg is a commercial flight. And let's say the flight number is 2345. Okay. So now your accommodation information. Now, if you're transiting, you can just check this box. Okay, so the type of accommodation in Thailand. Okay, now I'm unable to fill in anything here. I have no idea why. The accommodation information just seems to be frozen. I can't check that I'm a transit passenger. I can't fill out any of these fields. I have no idea why. So although I was not able to fill in the accommodations information, I was able to go on to the next page, which is the health declaration. And here it asks to list the name of the countries where you stayed within 2 weeks before arrival. So I chose the United States of America. And then I selected Preview, which takes me on to the next page, which summarizes all the information that I entered. And of course, the accommodations information is blank. Then I checked the box that says I've read and accepted the terms and conditions. And then I would submit the application. I didn't actually submit the application in this case because it has dummy information. So clearly there are some problems with the tdac form. If those problems continue when I'm ready to come back to Thailand in about 2 weeks, I will probably go ahead and return and straighten out these problems on arrival. Well, I hope this was helpful, and good luck to you if you're filling out this form. See you next time.